Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. Time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and something we haven't done for a little while. Thought we'd take on one of the Naval Academy missions that I have not yet completed or even attempted, and that's the Search and Destroy mission. Now, this is a unique one because you've got a retreating enemy, and so we have to build a ship that's fast enough to catch up with 2 light cruisers and 2 battleships, but also has enough firepower and armor to take those on. So it's going to be a unique situation, and we'll see what we can come up with. I feel like maneuverability and survivability are probably what we're going to need because of those extra bonuses to our speed and things of that nature. But I always like the enhanced firepower. I like the range. I like the accuracy that provides. So I think we're going to try enhanced firepower first, and then from there well, look at this, reconnaissance and others. That might be worth it there. Let's try that one, and then we'll see if we can't do it. Then we can try these other ones and see what works. Let's dive in. Okay, so it looks like we can get ourselves a 40-knot battle cruiser. I think that'll do the trick as far as speed goes. Now what we need to do is figure out what we can do to give this thing some good firepower and some maneuverability as well. So now the diesel engines are expensive, so I'm not entirely sure that's the way I want to go. Although it does save some weight. You can just see the cost involved. We might just go as far as the... see, even going to turbines is a big jump. You can see the cost difference there. Not entirely sure I want to do that. I think I want to have at least 2 of these battle cruisers, if at all possible. So let's start with the non-negotiables. We want the best rangefinder. We've got to have radar for sure. I'm not going to worry too much about armor. Definitely super heavy shells. And I'm thinking about ballistite just because they get that better muzzle velocity and range, which I think may come in handy in a chase down mission. I don't know. These are all the kinds of things that we have to kind of grapple with when doing this. I'm not going to worry a whole lot about protection, but let's go ahead and start getting this thing built and see where we're at. We're obviously, see, this is going to be tricky because I really need to, if this is going to be a chase down mission, I feel like I need to get 2 guns on the front, but I'm not sure how possible that's going to be with this particular battle cruiser hull, which is really kind of designed to be with the guns in the back. So, boy, this is going to be a tough one, I think. We can get quite the super firing going here, though. This might be an interesting design. Let's get our funnels. I'm going to throw a mega funnel there and another one right here. Now let's look at what kind of guns we can get. 16-inch are only Mark 1s. We got to go to 14-inch to get Mark 3s. Those are 66% reload time, or second reload time, and at 20,000 they're 1%. This one's about the same, but double the reload time. So you can see that difference. Double the reload time for 2 extra inches, just not worth it. Question is, can I fit 14-inch guns on here? I can. Okay. I don't know. This might be a weight offset that I can't overcome. We might have to go with 1 less on the rear. Now we got a 4 weight offset. That's crazy. Okay. So maybe we do need the extra gun back there. That actually gets us fairly balanced, but of course overweight. And the only way to overcome that weight is probably going to end up being speed, unfortunately. And the cost, of course, is making it difficult too. Ah, boy. I feel like 36 knots would probably still get me the desired effect as far as being able to catch them. Now, if I could bring this cost down to 33%, I could get 3 of these things instead of just 2. But Adding more things are not going to help with that. So let me play around with this a little bit. Okay, so here's what we came up with. We're only going to have 2 battle cruisers. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we're trying to balance out weight and cost. The aft weight offset, I tried to move the front turret and they just switched it to a 4-weight offset. It didn't appear when I switched it around to affect accuracy at all as I'm looking at the accuracy modifiers. So I guess what we're going to have to do is get in range and then turn and kind of be going away from him so that we can get these 4 guns on the back into position to fire. So I don't know how this is going to go. I've never tried a design like this, but let's give it a go. Here we go. 2 battle cruisers, 2 destroyers against 2 battleships and 2 light cruisers. First things first, of course he's behind us, but it looks like we're already in range. Or at least nearly so. Oh, we do have one in range. Okay. This will be interesting to see what happens. We have started firing, but it looks like we just lost them. So if we can get turned around and start the process of trying to catch these guys, we might be okay. I'm going to send the destroyers out on their own. Because they're going to... Oh, they're actually not faster. My battle cruisers are faster than my destroyers. Oh, boy. Well, that kind of stinks. So it looks like we have them in range now. Although I'm not sure how well we're gonna do from here. We got to turn so we can get more guns firing. They're of course gonna run. So this is gonna be a chase down game for a little while. I want to see if we're able to start catching up to them. We're at 17 kilometers on the rear ship right now. We'll let this run at 5 times speed for a while just to see what... Oh yeah, we're definitely catching them. I don't think he's got the speed to outrun us. So that's good news. Now the only question is whether or not we can outgun them. My poor destroyers aren't going to be able to keep up. We've got to get at an angle where I can get these other guns firing. I think I've got enough of a speed advantage that I should be able to get away with this at some point. Maybe we should fire on these other guys first while we're chasing the main one. That might get our other guns involved. Let's see if they can fire now. Oh yeah! Now we're talking. Now we'll slow things down a bit. Oh, I got lost. And we'll switch these over to HE because these are light cruisers. Everybody's running. Big hit right off the bat. Beautiful. Got him. Okay. So the good news is our guns are definitely very effective if we can land the hits. What's our distance now? And what's their speed? Now that we've identified we can get speed. Only 23 knots. Oh, piece of cake. Ha ha ha. Didn't know they were going to be that slow. I guess this is early technology battleships, so that shouldn't be a huge surprise. So we can definitely keep going at an angle and still catch up. And fact, we can go ahead and drop our speed so as to get that accuracy bonus. And let's see how our shells are doing. We may have to switch off of HE. He's only got one gun that can fire at me. So this is definitely just a race. Come on, baby. Let's see what these HE shells do. They're all landing short. He's got 13-inch guns. Yeah, it's bouncing off. Probably going to have to go to AP. Or we might just have to get closer. There, that was a big hit. Come on, baby. Not going to take many. We've just got to get close enough. We're down to 13 kilometers. Alright, let's go ahead and just catch up for a while. At 36 knots, and him having only a max of 23, it shouldn't take that long to catch up. And then we can be much more effective with our fire. Alright, so we're getting in range here for his gun, so he's finally started firing at me. And we're catching up fast. I've turned off my guns completely, just until we get a little closer. And I think we're at that place now where we can probably start thinking about opening up on him. First shot fired and hit. Beautiful. Of course, the second one's a little further away. Looks like his other light cruisers are way up there. They've just kind of abandoned helping out. We're down to 6.7 kilometers. I want to see if we keep closing even though we're going at an angle now. Looks like we are. Got a... we're almost done with the ladder aiming. We're up to 26%. Beautiful hit there. Where do we get all the guns firing? I don't think we have the angle yet. Nope. Alright, we got to turn a little further. I think we get all these guns opening up, we could probably make pretty quick work of this ship. Not that one. Nice. Yeah, I think that one's slowed down now. He's not moving too fast. Come on, let's get all the guns firing on this thing. There we go. Full broadside. Nice. See, I knew I didn't need armor. This guy can't do nothing against me. Battle cruisers, man. I'm feeling like getting to this campaign, these things could be beautiful when you get the technology, when you get fast gun platforms full of a bunch of guns that can quickly dispatch with a battleship without having to worry too much about getting hit. This one's a little farther. He's 11.6 kilometers away. But again, with this many shells firing, I think we might be able to take him out quick. Go ahead and slow down. Get that accuracy bonus. I don't know what the range is on these guns. 25 kilometers. Not real accurate at that distance, but already landed 2 nice hits. Oh, we might just sink the darn thing quickly. I've already got 5 of his 7 compartments flooded. If his pumps can't keep up, he might already be done. If we can just get 1 more compartment, I think that'll be enough. In which case, it might be time for AP. See if we can flood that last compartment. Oh, he just saved one of them. There we go. We got a hit on the front. Not a waterline hit, though. He's catching up on the water. I want to get a look at one of these ships when they fire. We'll do it in real time next time. Slow things down a little bit. No hits that time. Here we go. Oh, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Alright, pretty disappointed by the AP. HE it is. Our distance now, staying about the same. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Go back. We're at a tough angle now. There, we got a hit. Battle cruisers are fun. Especially since the AI likes to run away. I think we're having a little trouble with the angle that we're at now. We're going to have to start turning toward this guy. Just try to nail him with the front ships to get a little, or front guns, get a little closer. Close this distance quickly. Beautiful hit. Didn't do a lot for sinking it, though. Got it down to 10 kilometers. The chase begins again. Once we get up to like 6 or 7, if we haven't sunk him, we'll turn and go for full broadsides again. All right, we already got it down to 8. We're catching him really fast. I mean, he's probably only going 10 kilometers at this point with all the damage he's got. 10 kilometers an hour. 10 knots an hour. Or 10 knots. Just don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. How close are we? 5 kilometers. All right. I think we got him. I think this should be the magic place where we can just go full broadside, finish him off. Oh, he's finally going to shoot back. Oh, and there's a torpedo even. Well, that's not okay. Actually, honestly, I'm not real concerned about his torpedo. I don't want to let that detract from my setup of being able to fire 15 guns at once. Actually, 30 if you count the 2 ships. Even our destroyers are getting in on the action now. Alright, what are you rear guns making now? Kind of a weird light glitchy thing going on here. Here it comes. You're really not even moving at this point, are you, when flag? Destroyers are there to remind you that they exist too. Oh, they even fired a torpedo at him. They missed, but they fired one. They weren't expecting him to kind of be dead in the water. They were firing, they missed to the front. That should do it. Oh, 0.4%. Really? Really? Watch, these destroyers are going to come in and get the kill. I did all the work, and now the destroyers are going to come in with their torpedoes and get the kill. Or not. There we go. Alright, so that mission actually turned out to be pretty easy with a nice array of firepower and speed. So let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. If there's any other Academy mission that maybe you're struggling with and you want to see me play through it, let me know and we can certainly do that. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.